What's up? In this video, I want to be showcasing the Frost Fire Bloodline in SHINDO Life Roblox. Now this bloodline is obviously a 1 in 70, as you can see here. Semi-rare, but overall I think this bloodline is actually a pretty solid bloodline. Again, it has 3 moves and no C-spec. But yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so first let's go over the moves of the Frost Fire Bloodline, alright? So it's got 3 moves, kind of similar to the Scorch Genkai or Bloodline, with no C-spec or Z-spec, which is fine in my opinion. And the moves obviously are equipable from your, your element slots, right? So you can equip them in there if you want. That is actually a very useful bloodline, or that is actually a very useful feature for me since I have the 4 bloodline slots and I struggle to, fit all of them into the 1, 2, 3 slots. So, that's really useful to have it in the other, other slots as well. But yeah, let's just dive into these moves, alright? So the first move, when you pop it, looks like this. Similar to the Scorch Genkai, you got the kind of frost bubbles surrounding you, deal damage if you bump into anyone with them. Alright, and for the second and third move to work, you actually need these activated. So to have the second and third move, you need this first move, right? So for the second move, when you pop it, as you can see, you kind of can throw the bubbles out at people, dealing pretty high damage, and they can go really, really far, as you can see. And then for the third move, you can pop it, and a huge kind of bubble comes out, dealing mass damage, and then obviously a kind of particle effect, stun, the works, on your opponent. It's actually pretty OP, does have a kind of long cooldown, so, be aware of that. But yeah, let's use some of these moves against AI, alright? So you can pop the first move, and as you can see, it's just the bubbles around you. If you hit someone, they'll deal damage as well as freeze, which is actually a lot better than the Scorch Genkai, since all that does is damage, no freeze, which, kind of sucks, but this one has a freeze, which is really, really nice, alright? To use the second and third move, I need to have you use the first move, right? So you can pop the second move. As you can see, I can kind of throw these at that guy. They auto-lock, don't deal much damage, but it's an insane stun. Like if I want to cancel hand signs, I can just pop this really easily. And, I can hit people from range as well, which is what's OP. But yeah, pretty solid move, as well as a solid auto-lock that comes with this move. I forgot to add for the second move, obviously, it has a very short cooldown. So if you want to, you can just spam this like so. As you can see, it kind of spams, so I can basically freeze this guy forever if I wanted to. But yeah, that is the second move. For the third move to work, again, you need to have the first move on. So you can pop the first move like so, head down here, and actually you can use the third move now, alright? So the third move is an AoE, obviously. You can pop it like so, and it'll use up all of your, frost bubbles. If you only have 1 left, that's probably the best way to use this move, as it only uses 1. Whereas if you have all 4 equipped, like I just did, it uses all 4 of them, which kind of sucks. But you can, get them back fairly quickly, and pop this again if you want, just to show that it works with only 1 bubble left. Let's use all of these right now. As you can see, with only 1 bubble left, we can pop the third move, and it'll deal a 29k damage AoE, which is actually, a semi-decent move. And since this move has no bloodline, I guess I'll just get to the rating of this bloodline, alright? Or since this move has no C-spec or Z-spec, I'll get onto the rating of this bloodline, alright? So the Frost Fire bloodline, I would say it's probably a 7 or 6 out of 10, I would say. Just, you get that extra point because of that freeze that comes along with these frost bubbles. As well as the third move only requiring one kind of frost bubble and the auto lock on this move. So as you can see, that freeze is really helpful when someone's popping hand signs on you, for all types of things, as well as starting combos. I think that's very useful. But yeah, that is pretty much the Frostfire Genkai or Frostfire Bloodline in, explained in a showcase. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you later, and have a nice day.